In the quiet village of Bethany lived a man named Lazarus, a man whom Jesus deeply loved. He was not a ruler. He was not a teacher. But his home was known to Jesus, and his sisters, Martha and Mary, believed in him. When Lazarus became gravely ill, Martha and Mary sent word to Jesus. They did not beg. They did not explain. They simply said, "Lord," the message read, "the one you love is sick." They believed Jesus would come at once. But Jesus did not rush. Instead, he remained where he was. After hearing the message, Jesus said to his disciples, "This sickness will not end in death. It is for God's glory, so that the Son of God may be glorified through it." And he stayed 2 more days. In Bethany, Lazarus died. The house filled with mourners. The air filled with grief. Mary wept. Martha stood still. 4 days passed. Lazarus was wrapped in burial cloths and sealed inside a tomb. Hope faded into silence. When Jesus finally arrived in Bethany, the village was heavy with sorrow. Martha ran out to meet him. With pain in her voice, Martha said,
"Lord, if you had been here, then my brother would not have died."
Jesus looked at her and answered calmly, "Your brother will rise again." Martha nodded and replied,
"I know he will rise again in the resurrection on the last day."
Then Jesus said, "I am the resurrection and the life. The one who believes in me will live, even though they die. Do you believe this?" Martha answered, "Yes, Lord, I believe that you are the Messiah, the Son of God." But the pain did not leave her face.
Before we continue, if this moment brought you peace or stirred something eternal within you, take a moment and like this video. Leave a comment below. I'd love to know what stood out to you. And subscribe so you don't miss another beautiful story like this one. Now, back to the video.
Mary came next. She fell at Jesus' feet, weeping. Through her tears, Mary said, "Lord, if you had been here, my brother would not have died." Jesus wept. Those standing nearby whispered, "See how he loved him." Others said, "Could not he who opened the eyes of the blind have kept this man from dying?" Jesus then walked toward the tomb. It was a cave, sealed with a stone. Jesus said,
"Remove the stone."
Martha protested. "Lord," she said, "by now there is a bad odor. He has been there 4 days." Jesus answered her gently, "Did I not tell you that if you believe, you will see the glory of God?" The stone was rolled away. Jesus lifted his eyes toward heaven and prayed aloud. "Father," he said, "I thank you that you have heard me. I know that you always hear me, but I say this for the benefit of those standing here, that they may believe that you sent me." Then Jesus cried out with a loud voice,
"Lazarus, come out!"
And the impossible happened. The tomb stirred. Lazarus emerged, wrapped in burial cloths, his face still covered, alive. The crowd stood frozen. Then Jesus said,
"Unbind him."
And many who saw this believed, but not all. Some left at once, and from that day forward plans were made to kill Jesus. Because this miracle did not only restore a life, it revealed authority over death itself. Jesus had not arrived late. He arrived exactly when heaven required. The silence before the miracle was not absence, it was intention. And death learned that day it does not decide the ending. Only God does.